Center in downtown Toronto. You're watching MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And, guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for... baseball.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And it's taken, strike 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Ronald Torreyes will be next. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's hitless in 6 tries. Throw over to first, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Drilled right back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hit sharply on the ground. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, but there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Luis Severino is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on the move.
Now batting, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a... A low fastball, ball 1. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Cue shot here out towards short, and one gone.
Batting second, center fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that finds the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Makes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Neil Walker waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that one just missed outside. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Another try at 2-2. Lying toward the gap in left center. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Next to bat for Toronto, Yankees Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So striding in, Rendell Gritcher trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Stepping up now, Brandon Drury, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And that's the first out.
Now batting, designated.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Granderson. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Ready for another chance? Ronald Torreyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Third inning, no score to this point.
Come on, Bridges, let's go.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit toward the right side. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Torreyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
He's good, he's good, he's good.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 1-0. It is Curtis Granderson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and 1 strike. shot toward right center. This will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. He takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Driven to deep right field. Judge racing back. That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
So stepping in, Devin Travis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Drury is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. It remains 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, and that one will retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for the game, center
First
fielder,
pitch coming. Here it is.
Hernandez.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, number
So
20.
with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. And the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Nettie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Justin Smoke is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them be.
Fouled off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, third baseman,
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Rory. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, or they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Yankees Solarte as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 fouled away. He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out for 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Jacoby Ellsbury comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Ball even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There is Travis. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-0 home. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left side. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did we get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reyes has it. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 home. Laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2. The 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot of the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Judge is on his horse. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Plays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. So 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On the smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person. Digging in to try it again. Oscar Hernandez. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Ready. Here's the first offering. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got it. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Ryan Tepera is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Ryan Tepera.
Digging in once again, Brandon Drury sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Ready for another shot now, Brett Gardner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Tepera stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen, a big 0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-1. Fastball down below the knees. Hit to short. There is Solarte. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Riding in once again, Yankees Solarte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Gritchen. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
It is Curtis Granderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 1-1 home. Little dribbler down the line. Rucker is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ronald Torreyes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Set and the pitch. Popped knocked him up. Travis has a play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Heading out towards shallow right. Richard sprinting after it. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Richard waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 1-0. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Russell Martin now. Good look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Softly hit to short. Gregorius charging this one. Throw on the first. And now the Jays are down to their final out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Devin Travis. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. First offering on its way. Start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Coming to the plate now, Oscar Hernandez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Down the third baseline. On to first, and it's dropped. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Aroldis Chapman takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Marcus Stroman settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs,